the Texas A&M Aggies. Texas A&M about to boot it away to start this game. He'll bring it out. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. So Vanderbilt's offense has the ball first today. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sundays.
Yeah, these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks, Dave. But this one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown.
Turning it on! Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down.
Those outside runs, if they can get the edge like they do, great job by the right guard, right tackle, getting the edge. And now what does this do? This makes cornerbacks come up and tackle. Safeties come up and tackle. As opposed to linebackers and big defensive players, you get your guy out in space where he can use his speed and his physicality against guys that usually cover and don't come up and make tackles.
This crowd full of throats, spreading the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. They'll run play action. Got a man in the middle. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Commodores are flying down the field. The give to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Scanning the field is Santos. He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass. And the Commodores line up to punt it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. So Texas A&M's offense will go to work for the first time. A strike downfield. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Just a pickup of a couple out to the 15-yard line. The Aggies headed quickly to the line.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
It's complete to the left. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. He's got an open man. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. Texas A&M back to work with another first down. Wants to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Gibbs. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. second down, they'll go to the air. Pulls it in. It's Gibbs. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. They'll put it in play from the 40 on 1st and 10.
Nice complementary football we're seeing from this team here early. Defense did their job in the opening drive, and now your offense is doing their job too. Really nice throw that time by the quarterback. You've got to love what you're seeing on both sides of the ball if you're this team's head coach.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Aggies didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quick strike complete. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. The Aggies have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. They'll run it from the gun. Pulled down for the tackle.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if the offense was going to be able to dig themselves out of this hole, but on 2nd in California, they dial up the running play, now setting up 3rd and short.
And the Aggies come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. He'll go to the sneak.
3rd and 1. Everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They'll send the tight end in motion. Quarterback on the keeper. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can't pick up the first without scoring. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggie. Fit it in the window for the score. When they have something to cheer about here, this Kyle Field crowd is the most choreographed group in all of college football.
They've got so many chants and cheers that I had no clue about Reese until we visited, and you see it's choreographed, it's perfect together. And how about this choreographed start? Exactly how they drew it up early, getting this place going bananas.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. They held the ball for 15 plays on that touchdown drive. And they closed the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Back to pass, it's Santos. Fires to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down mark. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. Commodores will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. They'll start this drive going to the air. Got a man, it's Cross. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Texas A&M going up tempo. This time they'll go to the running game. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The Aggies line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Grab near the marker. It's Cross. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical downing distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. And the Aggies come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Motion from the wide receiver. The play action fake. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up in pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
Texas A&M will have to boot it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. This offense has been stagnant so far. 1-2-3 kick the last time they had the ball, and this time really needing to get us. Oh, he's got some space. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They go to the ground. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. And the Commodores trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking to throw at Santos. Finds a man in the middle. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
To the air on first down. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
This is a very well-rounded defensive line. They play this 4-3 scheme. They've got guys up front that keep their gap integrity against the run, but they can also win one-on-one against the pass. And you just saw the speed off the edge by that DN.
So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Snagged out of the air. He'll be run out of bounds right at the 25. The 12th man putting a stamp on this game right now and bringing it on 3rd down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. Dead center perfect. That'll bring him to within 4.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. To the ground with the back. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. While we're only through 1, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. They've swapped ends of the field, and we're ready to go in the second. Off play action. Unloads it left. Makes the grab. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Back to pass on second down. Gets open down the middle. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. And that one will bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they mark it. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. So far, they've only been able to muster a field goal, but hoping to get things cooking here. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Finds his big tight end. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Guys, let's talk for a minute about Vanderbilt. Can be a little bit tricky to balance that high school recruiting, transfer portal recruiting for some of the non-traditional powers. But when they're grabbing linebackers like this guy, you know they're doing. Makes the grab inside the 30. Touchdown, Vanderbilt. Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
This is an offense that wants to take shots in the pass game. That time they went play action, and they were throwing the go route. That's one-on-one. Who's faster? The receiver gets in behind the defender. He is able to make the catch and take it in for the score.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point gives them a 3-point lead at 10-7. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, you can make a case this is the game of the week in the SEC. Ole Miss has the lead right now, but I don't care if it's Archie or Eli back there. We've come to learn that no lead is safe inside Vaught Hemingway. They're up by 7 over Kentucky. Implications galore inside the SEC, and we'll circle back if anything big should happen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Texas A&M going quickly.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
He makes the tackle at the 33 after a pickup of 5. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. He finds a dead spot in the middle. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. Quickly complete. They're working their way toward midfield. He's out of bounds at the 46. This Texas A&M offense is wasting no time. Trying play action. Throws for the tight end. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Got him downfield. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Off the play fake on first down. The ball pops out. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
This is why, during the week, during practice, quarterbacks wear green jerseys. They don't get hit. We're not allowed to hit them in practice. We get in trouble if we hit them in practice. Not used to taking shots. Probably one of the reasons why he coughed up the football.
We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look. He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not... and he loses the timeout. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Sweet cut there. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. The Commodores can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. From the gun, the ground game. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The 12th man more than standing at the ready. They are bringing the heat on third down. He lost it high and deep down the left side. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. And the Commodores will try to pin them back with the punt. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Fair catch called for and made around the 20-yard line. Here comes the offense on the field again. Motion from the back. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. He's knocked out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the 25.
Well, we knew coming into this one, the tight end was a big part of this offense, and you've seen it early in this game. They've moved him around. They've thrown it to him in a lot of different ways. Defense is going to have to make some adjustments trying to stop this guy.
Texas A&M going up tempo.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Holds it in. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. And that one's going to get Reveille howling a happy tune.
Reveille, the 12th man, all the swaying, the traditions when you go to an A&M game. These fans love their team, and they love playmakers that make big plays down the field.
Backed up now, here's second and long. Wide receiver going in motion. With jet sweep pass. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. The Aggies are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. Out of the shotgun on third down. The throw to the outside is complete. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. These two guys just on the same wavelength. They know where to go, and the ball is loose. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Those are hard for offensive linemen when they get beat and you're going, no, look out for your blind side, watch out. But great job rushing the quarterback, getting him on the ground, and getting the football out. A little extra bonus. Nice job by the defense getting nasty.
Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
And there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football, make your plays, put a good drive together.
How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? Use the play fake, now to throw. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Finds the tight end. He gets a little bit of work done. He goes out of bounds at the 42. The Commodores lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. He'll keep it on the sneak. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Looking to pass. It's Santos. Finds his big tight end. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's give him 10 yards on the play, and it is enough for a first down. The give from the gun. Breaks the tackle. He's stopped after a 1-yard pickup at the 25. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. They are controlling the ball. 9th play of the drive. Throws to the tight end. Complete in the middle. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Trying to barrel in. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Wants to keep it in the air. Got his man. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown Doors!
And it's now the 2nd time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. Wants to go up top on first down. He let the thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Here's the pressure. Makes the grab. It's crossed.
You complete some of these hitch throws early, you're setting up the hitch and go. Later on, you can pump fake that, and the receiver can pirouette right up the sideline. That might be a home run play for the offense.
Rifles it down the middle. Makes the grab on the big throw. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that.
That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. A&M comes back out with another first down. Got it! He gets it in! Touchdown, Texas A&M!
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. You talk about answering at the right time, right before the half, close this gap, create some momentum, go into the half, put something together, try to come out with your hair on fire and win this second half.
Getting set for the point after. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. The give to the lone running back. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
And if nothing else, a notable first half so far in College Station. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at the home of the 12th man.
And the Commodores will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. Quick completion on the out. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Texas A&M going quickly. They'll go to the ground. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down, and this, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
He'll keep it himself. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off.
He lobs one high down the left side. Hits him in stride of the 10. Touchdown, Aggies. And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point was good. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. So the kickoff team will come out after they turned in a score on that last drive. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. To the air, it's Santos. Makes the catch. And they knock him down. There was nowhere to go. Defense is swarming. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Pocket breaking down. Got his man. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. The 12th man putting a stamp on this game right now and bringing it on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fakes the grab on the left. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. The Commodores will punt this one away. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. The Texas A&M offense is back on the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Gives it on the option. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Texas A&M going up tempo. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Makes the catch. It's Gibbs. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. And the Aggies come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. He'll pull it on the read. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Got his man downfield. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. This Texas A&M offense is wasting no time. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Aggie! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
To tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, we have a 28-17 ball game. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, fellas, here's a final update on a clash between top 15 teams. Clemson had an impressive showing there in Death Valley, winning this one by double digits, although it felt like it could have been more. Somewhere even Trevor Lawrence is impressed with this one. No cupcakes this week, fellas. This top 15 battle was much anticipated, and at least one side can say it's a game they'll savor for some time.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Got a man. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover and pick up the first. Quick completion to the right. Breaks into the open. He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. On target over the middle. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The offense down to the 22 on first and 10. Leaves it with the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. It's Santos. Gets it out fast. Good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. The crowd getting behind this defense as they try to get a stop in the red zone. Got his man. And they make the stop, and this offense has it inside the 5, and they are threatening. First and goal and a touchdown here really gives them momentum. They'll try to get it in with the run. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to fire. Trying to find the end zone. He found some running room, but needed just a few inches more to put it in the end zone. He'll keep it on the sneak. Sneaks it in.
It's just so nice to have a signal call who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to. In every play, that's my quarterback.
They're going to go ahead and go for two here and try to make it a field goal game. They'll go to the air. And that was so close to a turnover in the end zone. The defense almost with the huge play. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to... And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
And the Aggies with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Tight end now in motion. Off the play fake. He turns that loose down the right side.
The quarterback just needs to settle down. He looks like he's just too excited right now. He had his receiver wide open down the field and just put way too much mustard on that throw, overthrowing an open guy. That should have been 6.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32.
Well, this guy's having a day. It doesn't matter where he's lined up or what routes he's running. He just seems to always be getting open, and his quarterback is taking notice. He's looking his way. Nice job there, throwing in time, getting it to him in space and allowing him to go to work. This is turning into a very nice statistical day for this wide receiver.
Catch in the middle. It skips. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size, still got him on the turf. The option look. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16. Make sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Pulls and fires complete.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in the pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The 12th man more than standing at the ready. They are bringing the heat on 3rd down. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big 3rd down stop by this defense. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity ladder. The Texas A&M offense goes back to work. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
Bunch formation for these receivers. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. After swapping ends of the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the right. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 4th down. They kick it away on 4th down. was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Now the play fake. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Intercepted. Didn't get a ton on the return, but the most important thing, he got the ball, and they've got it at the 48.
And the defender makes a great read, breaks on the football, and makes the big interception in the back end. And here's the thing, that's number 4 this season, so he's finding the football consistently.
Now this offense is back on the field. Hold and fire complete. Inside the 40. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. The Aggies are in the hurry-up. This dude is dealing at receiver right now, and he's going to have them yelling well past midnight.
And these receivers are the ones that scare the mess out of you. The Mike Evans that on the...
There he goes. That is just the kind of run you want when you're trying to close out a game. Now down to the 12-yard line, it's first down. They'll ride the hot hand. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay of game. Offense.
So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. Second down, they'll go to the air. Gets rid of it. Grabbed in the middle. It's Gibbs. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. In the gun and looking to throw on third down. He caught it.
This is one of those unique situations in a game as a head coach. You're trying to feel the momentum, and what's your confidence in your quarterback? Because you've got fourth, you're in field goal range, but you've got the weapons to get...
Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. And he will score! Touchdown, Aggie! They add on another score, and now that record so close to going to 8-1 on the season. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire. You might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyway.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air. It's Santos. They're working that left side. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The 12th man putting a stamp on this game right now and bringing it on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man quickly. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. Looking downfield on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Algier. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Offense working from the pistol. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the tight end. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Finds his target down the middle. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Commodores are moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw on first down. Looking down the middle. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They'll move the tight end. They'll run play action. Here's a heat. Just a short pass to the tight end. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. To throw, it's Santos. Tight end finds a soft spot. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. From the gun, running back on the move. He's stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying it and have had very little success. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. The give on the option. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He'll take a shot. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Quickly to the tight end. At the 45 on his way. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. Texas A&M going quickly.
And if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? This is what got this team in this position to win this game. Aggressive offense, taking shots. Here we are in the 4th.
Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
And this is one of those where you go, oof. You start to breathe a little deeper on the sidelines. You felt really, really comfortable having the big lead to +2 possessions in the 4th quarter, but now you gave the ball back. You put yourself in a position where you're going to have to earn it a little bit more now.
The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. Is denied, and the timeout is gone. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on fourth downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
Looking downfield, it's Santos. This time he's got it. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
And this offense is going to have to be aggressive, right? Down a couple possessions, got to continue to get these first downs, move quick, don't be in a hurry, but they've got to keep the accelerator down because they need some explosive plays.
Makes the grab all close to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. They just keep firing. Fires to the big fella.
Yeah, it's tough for the defense. The tight end's just so big and physical, and it's hard to drag him down. He only needed a few yards to get that first down. Defense will have to do a better job next time.
To the air on first down. Fires to the big fella. The modest gain on the completion really shows why you want to run the zone, make them execute, and rally to the ball.
100%. Zone eyes on the quarterback. I see him throw the football, break on it, go make tackle.
Turning it on! They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. He'll set up to throw. Guy smells it. Touchdown, Vandy. They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Army managed to avoid a bitter defeat by scratching out a narrow victory. This wasn't the blowout some around West Point had hoped for, but it sure beats the alternative. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. To the air on second down. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's third and long. Dumps it to the back. Finds his man. It's Murray. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. He's got it! And he'll step out of bounds just short of the goal line. Almost a touchdown, but not in there yet. It's first and goal as Texas A&M comes to the line. We'll send the tight end in motion. He'll do it himself. Touchdown, Texas A&M. And they take it in for 6 more points. They add on another score, and now that record so close to going to 8-1 on the season.
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option. You've seen the evolution with the scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything. I'll take it myself. In for 6.
Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. Back to throw. It's Santos. Oh, he drops the football. He had it right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Gonna swing it on second down. Right on the money. A 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. The 12th man more than standing at the ready. They are bringing the heat on third down. Grabs it in the middle. He'll have the first down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he stopped. Wants to go up top on first down. He finds a soft spot in the middle. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. Looking for a chunk play on second and short. Good timing on the quick out. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. The Commodores come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his tight end. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Back to pass. Quickly out to the tight end. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Wants to throw it. He's got it. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Wants to fire on second down. Soft spot in the middle. They stop him and the 22, 15-yard pickup on the play and a first down just outside the red zone. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? To the air, it's Santos. Zings it complete to the right. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this third down play. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Gets it out quickly. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious. And it's caught for the late touchdown. So how about this? Maybe we are set up for a finish.
And listen, still a ways to go, but great job by this offense getting you back in the ball game. Now, we got a one-possession game. We got our score. We did what we're supposed to do. Now, how do we get this stop? Now, the defense has to come up big and get me the rock back. And this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time, when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
So after stumbling around a bit earlier this season, they put together 3 consecutive wins and seem to have righted the ship.
Dang right. How do you handle adversity? Every coach talks about that. They dealt with it now. They